Hi everybody, I'm Matt Gash with SoundersFC.com here along the voice of the Sounders again, Arlo White, back from South Africa, and welcome home, I guess.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Matt. I need to call a game. It's been 3 days since I called a game, and I'm looking forward to getting back into it. I've had a fabulous experience. It was one I'll never forget, and now we're back into MLS action, and we need to see the Sounders sort of improving their performance over the second half of the season, don't we?
Right. And we talk about the players always looking at every game like it's any other game. When you went into that first game, though, was it like you've called any other game?
No, it was Japan against Cameroon. It was unlike any other experience I've ever had. In fact, in that game, it was, as I remember it in Bloemfontein, it was 1-0 to Japan, and I had in my stint, because in the UK on BBC, you have 2 commentators, so you do 22.5 minutes each per half. It's a very odd way of doing it, but it's been a way that they've always done it. And I had 1 shot on target in my 45 minutes. I thought, oh, he's got to get better than this. But it was fabulous, and I did 5 games. I went to the US-Slovenia game as well in Johannesburg, just as an observer, and I tweeted a lot from that, and that was a great experience, great comeback. Can't believe in the end it wasn't 3-2. The referee from Mali spotted a foul on Edu, against the US, I should say, which just wasn't there. But my best experience, I would say, 2 of them. Commentating on Wednesday, as recently as this Wednesday, in Polokwane on Argentina against Greece. So I commentated on Lionel Messi, the world's greatest player, a 2-0 win for Argentina. That was a thrill, and seeing Maradona on the field at the end of the game. And also New Zealand, Italy, I did, and I didn't get the end of the game, but I did get the New Zealand goal. And yeah, my head nearly shot off my shoulders. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was that was fabulous. And partying that night with the New Zealand fans in a little town called Nelspruit, which I'll probably never go to again, but that was memorable.
And now coming back to America, what kind of things do you expect here now that you're back, and what has the landing been like here coming back to back in Philadelphia now?
Well, the landing's been really good. It's hot here, Matt, isn't it? I've come straight from a South African winter as well. I'm looking forward to this second half of the season. I'm looking forward to tomorrow in particular, because we've got a new stadium opening, PPL Park. The football fans in Philadelphia have waited a long time for that, and because it was only opened, well, it opens this weekend, sort of halfway through the season, they haven't played many home games. They've only played 2 at Lincoln Financial Field, haven't they, out of the 10 they've played so far. So it's been a tough first season for Philadelphia, trying to sort of get themselves together as a unit, as a squad, and doing that on the road and losing out on practice days here and there, not being able to perform in front of their own fans. So the Sounders need to beware of a backlash of that. They're going to be delighted to be at home, and they're going to want to impress their fans. They've got some good players. Little Roger Torres, I'm looking forward to seeing again. It was a bit of a battle on the opening night of the season, wasn't it? Yeah. At Questfield, a 2-0 win for the Sounders, and they were down to 10 men. Tony Stall was sent off. Seems like a long time ago now, doesn't it? But no, I expect Philadelphia to come out and give the Sounders a really stern test at PPL Park.
What kind of things do you expect to see from them? What is it about Philadelphia that's going to make them a difficult matchup?
Well, I think they like to play football, and I think it's something that they found difficult to do on the road. Winning football matches on the road isn't the easiest thing in the world to do, but again, this little lad, Roger Torres from Colombia, he's only 18. He's played very, very well. I think he played with Montanio in youth football in South America. Very tricky player, really good vision, good passer of the ball. Emilio Ranzi, who's played lower leagues in the UK, he's played for the LA Galaxy, he's played for Columbus, he's on the bench with Ziggy. Ziggy's a big fan of his. He was on the bench for Columbus in the 2008 MLS Cup final. He's more of a holding midfielder in his early 30s now. Moreno hasn't scored yet this season, 5 assists, but as a striker, you know, I hope we're not going to do the Connor Casey thing and get him his first goal of the season, which we did for Colorado, didn't we? And of course, Sebastian Letou, who Sounders fans will be very, very familiar with. 5 goals so far this season, including a hat-trick at Lincoln Financial Field against DC United. So they like to play football. They like to stroke the ball around. Danny Mwanga, look out for him tomorrow as well, the first round draft choice. And they, as I say, they've found that hard to do on the road, but maybe now they're at home, they've got 8 out of the next 10 at home, and this could be the start of something quite good for Philadelphia. So you look at the table, you look at the Eastern Conference, they're rock bottom. I think they've only got 7 points, but don't be fooled by that. This is a big day for their franchise tomorrow.
Big day for you too, back on the air in Seattle.
Can't wait. Maybe the bags under my eyes will be hidden by the fact we're on the radio tomorrow on Cairo, which would be good. But I love it. You show me a game of football only in the world, and I'm happy to talk about it. And I've been looking forward to getting back and just seeing how the Sounders fare in the second half of the season. So it's great to be back. I've had a wonderful experience. I knew it was only 2 weeks. I was sad to leave because it infects you. You know, you get into it. And I was at Joburg Airport, sort of feeling melancholy, talking to a Chivas USA fan actually at the bar, watching England, Slovenia and USA, Algeria. And as I was high-fiving US fans at the end after Donovan's goal and England had won, one paused and said to me, "You realise you got Germany in the second round, right?" And I thought, God, we have, haven't we? Amidst all the euphoria, I hadn't done my sums. And obviously the America have gone out to Ghana, which is a real shame. And I think they'll look back at that second half performance and I think they probably should have done better. Bradley missing a chance, who I thought was excellent in the World Cup. Altidore missing a chance. Strikers not scoring goals in the whole tournament for the USA. And by the time everyone sees this, we'll know the results of England-Germany. So that's going to be the biggest test. If England lose to Germany, then doing the call. But look, the World Cup's fantastic. It carries on for a while, but it's good to have the MLS back as well. And let's see how the Sounders do in the second half.
He's Arlo White. He'll be calling the game on 97.3 Cairo FM today. Catch him live at 2 o'clock for the kickoff, Sounders versus Philadelphia Union. I'm Matt Gash with SoundersFC.com.